Salman bhai, then the reach is like phenomenal. So the way Dinka Chika became viral. Even a Hindi song might not sometimes reach the south if it is not on a very big star because of the language barrier. Like we say, music has no language. SEETI Maar was one of the songs that I was always wanting to do in Hindi.
How wonderful it is to do a hit song out of like the same song, you recreate it and again becomes a hit.
I always try to recreate my song on another bigger platform, and if it works, it really goes like how I did my daddy, mummy, that also went viral, and ante Amlapuram, that also went viral.
Hello, this is Yulia Buntur.
Hi guys, this is DSP.
And you are watching Bollywood Hungama.
Please subscribe.
DSP Salman sir thanked Allu Arjun because SEETI Maar has been your earlier creation, and now you guys are recreating it. Do you feel that now it is having an even bigger reach? Allu Arjun has a phenomenal following.
Yep.
But then it is Telugu, and it has a certain belt that people are following it. But with Salman Khan, it is going all across the world. It is going all across India. How do you look at this particular phenomenon?
Yeah, you're so true, sir. So this SEETI Maar was already a blockbuster down south, and it's one of the songs which I really loved a lot. Previously, we had even done Dinka Chika with Salman bhai. Even
yes.
then, the Ringer itself had a huge reach all over India and all that. But what happens is anything that comes in Hindi, and that too, on such a huge star, that too on Salman bhai, then the reach is like phenomenal. So the way Dinka Chika became viral, and with the entire world. Wherever I travel in the world, wherever I sing, that will be my Ringa Ringa, and then Dinka Chika will be the final closing of the show. And the way what I love about Salman bhai is he's got a swag of his own, and he's an expert at grabbing visually and the choreography wise also. He's an expert at grabbing something that everyone would instantly fall in love with. Like when he did Dinka Chika, what he did was very simple. Just put his hands in his pocket, Dinka Chika, Dinka Chika, Dinka. That went so viral, and it's we can't just avoid ourselves from restrict ourselves from not doing it. So restrict ourselves from doing it. So likewise, when SEETI Maar happened, actually Prabhudeva master had called me and asked, I'm doing film Radhe with Salman bhai, so I want a kick-ass dance number. So can you think of something, Devi? Because Prabhudeva master and I had earlier worked on. I did music for most of his films down south, including his debut film in Telugu to a lot of his films in Tamil as well. So I said, sure, master. And SEETI Maar was one of the songs that I was always wanting to do in Hindi. Because right from the day I put that hook, SEETI Maar, I knew it would work big time in Hindi. Because I have a lot of influence of this Hindi words and Hindi hooks in my songs down south. Even when I do, I just use Hindi words. Because one being, Hindi has a lot of single syllable words, and the language itself is reversible. So it can easily fit into any tune, still not losing its charm and the poetic nature of it. So when Prabhu Master called, then I immediately thought of, I always wanted to do SEETI Maar, and imagine if SEETI Maar goes on bhai, it's going to be tremendous. So then I played the song to, actually first they didn't approach for SEETI Maar. He wanted some dance number. So then I played SEETI Maar to Prabhudeva Master, and he instantly fell in love with it. And he said, yeah, I've heard this song. I love this song. Yeah, this on bhai would do wonders, man. Okay, let me play this to bhai and get back to you. So after a while, Salman bhai and Prabhu Master, they called me together, and both of them spoke to me, and bhai spoke to me personally and said, David, this song sounds terrific, man. Can you make it for me? I said, bhai, it's more than my pleasure to make it. And said, then let's start right away, he said. So we just right away, jumped into it and started working on the lyrics, and Shabir Ahmed ji flew down to Chennai to my studio here, and we started writing. Then that's how it happened. And
again, magic happened. Imagine how wonderful it is to do a hit song out of like the same song, you recreate it and again becomes a hit. Yeah. That means indeed talent and means magic.
See, there is one strong reason why I sometimes want to recreate a song of my own into another language, because see, if you take a song from the West, like an English song or something, one version is enough to reach the entire world because it's in English, right? But what happens in India is, because of the variety of languages that we have, like though there are so many good songs down south, like Tamil or Telugu or Malayalam or Kannada, whatever, Even in Hindi, unless otherwise they're on big stars, we can't guarantee that the song, even a Hindi song, might not sometimes reach the south if it is not on a very big star because of the language barrier. So, like we say, music has no language, but only when we put in the lyrics, it's becoming regional. It becomes a Hindi or a Tamil or Malayalam, whatever it is. So what happens is then it's getting restricted to that particular area. So that's why I feel that whenever a creator gets a chance, I always try to recreate my song on another bigger platform. And if it works, it really goes like how I did my Daddy Mummy, that also went viral, and Ante Amlapuram, that also went viral. So it's more than all the money and the name that we get, the feeling that our work has reached, bigger boundaries is what gives much more happiness to a creator, because however big the artist or however big the creator, however legendary a creator is, definitely after some time they don't exist anymore. Our work exists much more than our existence. The existence of our work is much more than our existence. So after some 50 years or 60 years, they must still know our song, but they might not know us. But the fact that people are knowing our work gives us much more satisfaction. So I think all this is like a platform to reach our work to more millions of people. Like now, I'm really happy that because the song is in Radhe and directed by Prabhudeva Master and choreographed and all that, and on Salman Bhai, now, like you said, it has become an international reach. So what more do I want as a composer? So likewise, whenever I get a chance, I don't mind, recreating songs. Sometimes, of course, differently, I want to do fresh songs in Hindi as well. But then taking a work that exists, and when we are very confident that knowing that this would really do well in the other region, I think we should always do it. To that matter, like how remakes are made.
Hello, this is Yulia Buntur.
Hi guys, this is DSP.
And you are watching Bollywood Hungama.
Please subscribe.